to AGTV, and our show today is called Pink Petals. What a lovely title, don't you think? So it's October the 1st, and can you believe it? And we're live streaming. Just before we get started, we're live streaming right here from our website on annagriffin.com, AGTV. We're also streaming on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube all at the same time. So welcome in from wherever you're joining us. I do say that the people that join us on AGTV's live stream get the benefit of saying hello to me and everybody here in the studio, which is really fun. And so hi, Marionette and Betsy and Joanne, and I saw Melissa from the Annabelle's First in the chat today, which is really fun. And for those of you that have never joined us before, this is an hour-long extravaganza of beautiful crafts, lots and lots of amazing products, and we like to spend a lot of time chatting with each other about what's going on. So I saw that Helen's hosting a Halloween card class in Chicago for the A-team right now. We're going to get to speak to one of the Florida Griffinites as my special guest today, and we're going to do so many fun things because we have Anna's archive. I have a special bundle, and AGTV is so much fun. You don't have to wait for a craft day. You don't have to wait around or scour the internet for things to inspire you to connect through creativity, because that's what we do right here, and we're going to do that right now. So I think what's really fun is that with October 1st being the kickoff for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we'll be launching a Pink Picks sale after the show today. And if you have signed up for our email notifications, which I do encourage you to do, you'll get an email notification about that sale, where we're going to be donating a portion of the proceeds from the sale to breast cancer research. So really, really amazing. All right, the Pink Petals, here they are. I'm thinking that this is a lovely embellishment set just for you. This is something that we launched early this year, which was molded flowers, okay, stamps and dies, the entire thing with ombre cardstock. And what's so neat about this is that you stamp the flower image. Each one of these makes one flower, so 4 stamps, and then we have the corresponding mold, we have the corresponding die to cut the stamped image. And if you're a little lost, here's how that works, like from start to finish. Really, really fun how to create this 3-dimensional effect with that stamped image. And we do that with the most beautiful ombre papers that are printed in colors that work obviously beautiful for fall, and so we just wanted to start there. But we're coming out of the gate with an incredible opulent border die set that you may have never seen before. Barbara says she's got all 3 of those sets of the molded flowers. That's great because it was on auto ship, and I hope you're having fun making those amazing flowers. Now this is our grand border die set. This is a full 12-inch die set. They're so big. Look at this. They're 3 inches wide end to end here, and 12 inches long, full 12 inches. And these you wouldn't have seen if you didn't join us in our crafting adventure before I would say 16. We brought these back. We brought these back so that you could have the most beautiful way of adding an embellishment to a card or to the entire width of a scrapbook page. And in today's show, we've got card making and scrapbooking for you. So if you love both of these, we have done everything that we can to inspire you to make something beautiful. So here, this grand border, right? So you can cut the full 12 inches and then cut it down to fit the scrapbook page, or cut it at 7 inches and have a border that'll be the full length of an A7 card, which I think is really a great way to look at it. And then if you're doing something where you've got the 3 borders all on one project, which is, I'm going to show you a quick little way to do that. These are big, and they inlay very easily, so you can cut them out of multiple papers, use them for your Christmas cards, inspired birthday greetings, anniversary greetings, so many ways to use these. Okay, so exciting. I know in our last AGTV show, one of the things that I did a little preview about was that October brings so many amazing new things, and that means that you're going to be, hopefully, in the next 24 hours, you're going to see something called the AGTV Guide, which is a way to interact with us through all things AGTV in the month of October and going forward. Okay, so again, big pieces come out of these dies, right? So you want to save them. And then look at this entire 12-inch border, beautifully done. I think you could, I mean, if you were making a tablescape for Thanksgiving, there we have a napkin ring. We have ways of making hats. So many things can be made from a full 12-inch cut that you just really want to have fun with it. So, all right, so you've got some scraps from your craft room. You've got scraps of paper, and I'm thinking that if you were just adding them overlapping, that's not even mitered, it didn't matter what that was, you can cover it up with a border. All right, so we've got 2 of them mixed together where we're using the champagne inlaid into the pink shimmer, and then really all we're gonna do is add, let's have a little flower at the top, let's have a little sentiment towards the bottom, and this is thank you kindly for joining us today. Oh, it is so much fun. Nicole Craig says gorgeousness. Okay, really, really fun. So one of the things I was reminded about in the AGTV schedule is coming up starting next week, we have the most fun thing. It's called the AGTV Daily Drop, and every single day, every single weekday, we're going to be showing you something that's beautiful in the making, and it's going to be on some amazing price. So that is a great way to go about participating with us. And then every single Wednesday, we're going to be having a master craft class that you can watch and participate and learn and do all kinds of things that we only do here on AGTV. So much fun. Oh, so much fun. Okay, these border dies, completely versatile, so great, right? Don't forget about the Christmas cards. I love every single thing about these, especially for scrapbooking, okay? And stay tuned for the whole show today because we're going to be giving away these border dies. You have to listen for some things that I'm going to drop some hints, some Easter eggs in the show. You'll be asked to answer a question in the chat for your chance to win, and we do that every single AGTV. All right, I'm coming back with something from the archive that I bet would make anybody's day. Archive. We call it the archive, but it happens to be a giant warehouse, and it happens to be full of the most creative craft products ever known. And one of the things that we did back in, I want to say 2018, 2019, was we had a series of pop-up card kits where you might have missed it. But they work like this. This is our flower pot pop-up card kit. Look at what happens. All right, so you open it from the top. A pot is anchored to the inside of the card. It is completely something you decorate with the embellishments on the inside, and it's an all-occasion kit. So you're making 20 flower pot pop-ups, and really what's fun about this is adding, embellishments from your craft room. Now what we've done is that inside this box, right, so it comes in the gift box, it has instructions, and it's going to show you how we've engineered the little tabs that pop up and you glue this together, and then it has a little structure on the inside so you can, this is super easy, right, ABC, we know how to do this, and then we have all these beautiful things on the inside, including the cards, the top fold cards, the envelopes, and again, that instruction is very important. So here's how it's going to work. As you're looking through this, it's like beautiful, delicate engravings, art, and then the flowers to match. And I think these are so pretty. Just everything. I didn't say this, but every single thing in our show today is on sale for a limited time. And then the Pink Picks sale is all the pink items that we have specially curated for our Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Okay, so different, but everything's on sale. Lots and lots of fun. Okay, so with this, here's how this is going to work. So we pick a card, so this has the opening, and it tells you that you're going to glue the flower pot center here, and everything has to work along the fold. So what's happened is that we have, I'm just going to show it to you upside down because there's a little double-sided adhesive. It tells you the final steps get assembled here, and these are little tabs that fold through the base of the flower pot. And then the edges fold down as if it was terracotta, and then there's a little insert, and these are the things that the flowers are going to get adhered to so that when the card pops up, here's one that's already decorated, right? So when the card is opened and this pulls out, do you see how all the flowers stay put, right? And this folds flat in the card. So it's a really ingenious way to go about creating something incredibly special for your friends' special birthday, right? A bouquet, sending a bouquet of hugs. So this is the way. Feel better soon, right? And just a shout out to my friend Jilly, who's having a special procedure tomorrow. And one of the things is I've just been praying for her and sending her lots and lots of love. And this is the way that this is how we do that, right? We send this incredible type of card to those people that need this beautiful ray of sunshine, right? That wonderful moment of where, gosh, I'm being thought of. Someone's thinking of me. This is incredible. So I'm thinking this is, we like to say last call, but our flower pot card making kit, if you've got this, I encourage you to get it out. Play with it, enjoy it. And so we'll be right back with a flower pot sticker set, but it's got nothing to do with this. It's called Flower Pot Pop-Up Card Making Kit, right? It's going to make 20 cards. There's over 200 pieces to make those 20 cards. But we like to play with flowers here, and hence the Pink Petals show. Flower pot embellishment stickers. These are antique ephemera double layer cardstock stickers. Now, gorgeous. Something a little more compact than what we just saw. So it's a vessel that's holding flowers. That's how we determined the flower pot. And you see how the antique versions with the beautiful old plant material in them, this is very much a nostalgic thing. And so I love looking at these. I love making stickers like this. I love that there's a little horn of plenty holding the flowers like that. That's perfect for Thanksgiving. Imagine making cards to, that's to say get well. This is an entire basket of green leaves holding the purple flowers. So you see how we have carefully constructed each one of these. There's a vessel, so we've got a little planter box with giant what looks like a nasturtium. So here all you're doing is peeling off the back, right, and adding it to your favorite project. But you see that there are 80 stickers here, and so you're getting 4 each of the 20 different designs. So there's so much here. So there's fruit baskets and rose baskets and lovely, lovely things. So let me just show you how easy it is to take the Easter basket, right? This was our Easter basket die with the little woven design. Oh, I love this. Okay, flower pot stickers on the inside, right? Maybe we want to add a little one out here. I definitely want a cute little bow, and we're gonna just change the angle there. Happy birthday, and happy birthday to anybody watching today. That's your birthday. I'm sure that on our community text, there are lots of birthdays. I think there was one day last week where there were no less than 9 people in our community that had the same birthday. And I was like, wow. And the thing is about that text, the text service, is that it is just to me. And no, you don't see the whole community when you text me. But it doesn't tell me whose birthday it is unless you reply back, which is kind of funny. So just so you know, if you're like, okay, it's my birthday, Anna, send me a text. Okay, I'll do that. And we probably do want to give everybody, Narda's birthday is tomorrow. Vanessa's is October 7th. Okay, look at that. Happy birthday, October babies. Love this. All right, so those birthdays, they're really important. So we love celebrating them. Okay, do we love those flower pot stickers? I hope you do, because I think having them be on sale today, they're 20% off. They're $36 for 80 stickers. I know that's a gracious plenty, but at the same time, they're there when you need them. How gorgeous. This is like a little beauty pageant of incredible cards made by our crafts team, and that you may or may not seen them already because we don't always get to them. But on AGTV, we get to show more projects than ever. That's one reason to tune in to every one of our shows. Okay, love this, love these stickers. Look at that with the trellis and that gorgeous scene. Oh, I think that's just perfect. I love that. Okay, all right, we are coming back with my special guest that I was telling you about from Florida. Don't go away. Nice to meet you. Oh, you're the Florida Griffinite that's been starring in the Fan Mail Friday.
Yes.
As I live and breathe. So nice to have you here.
Thank you very much. I'm very excited to be here.
Oh, so tell everybody a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Okay, my name is Pam Cordy, and I have been a nurse for 47 years. I was a critical care nurse for 15, 40, and 25 years. I was a nurse educator. And now I do on my own time, I tutor nursing students for their licensing exam. I'm in Alva, Florida now, but originally from Rochester, New York. But I said goodbye to the snow and ice 5 years ago.
So you're warm.
I'm nice and warm, and I like it.
Well, a little birdie told me that you didn't find us until recently, or within the last year or so. How did that happen?
Correct.
How did that happen?
Well, back in the COVID pandemic, my sister bought a couple of kits from Griffin, and I liked them, and they were nice. But one day, the end of April, beginning of May sometime, I just happened to go out to your website and your Create was on sale. And I'm like, that sounds interesting. And I needed some new challenges. So I bought it and I got the instructions. And in 10 days, I went through the entire Create. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to get more of this. I got to find more. And I started thinking of other things to do with the dies that were besides what they were intended for, which is one of the things I love to do. And then I realized, oh my gosh, I can make all these different kinds of cards. And so that's how I discovered you guys. And now I'm hooked.
Oh,
And
I
I'm
love
coming
it.
to Create for the very first time this fall. And I'm so excited because we're going to learn how to use dies in different ways, which is right up my alley.
Right. It sounds like we designed it just for you. And,
Yes.
you know what? We did. And I think that that's what's so fantastic about your first time joining us in the live event is that I'm stunned that you did the whole thing in 10 days and wanted more, which is so great. So, and I think people have told us that when they finish the live event, it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, November 14th, 15th, and 16th. They don't want it to stop, and
No.
and so it's because of the people that you meet. So you're now going to, I know you've got your Florida Griffinites, but you're about to meet people from all over the world. Isn't that exciting?
Yes, and I'm very, very excited to meet different people and to be able to go to the whole event and to be able to participate because I'm just looking forward to all that it has to offer.
Yeah.
And the themes are just so up my alley.
Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, we're going to be making some beautiful things. And, believe it or not, we are celebrating 3 themes this year. Instead of being focused around, the what we were making, we're going to focus on a theme. So one of which is generosity. And you are a very generous crafter, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am a very generous crafter, and I like to share how to make things with others. I love to figure it out and then share it with others. But I also do about 175 to 200 cards a month, and they are donated to military personnel and to other healthcare facilities so that they can share them with other people because I really feel that because of my skill set and my ability to do that now, that I want to be able to continue to share that with others. And that's really, really important to me.
Yeah.
Both my parents were World War II veterans, and so it's my way of kind of giving back.
Oh, it's so amazing. The chat went crazy for that. Yes, yes. Oh, so we'll be celebrating generosity with you for sure.
Yes.
So we're starting on Friday with gratitude. And what's so great about that is that, expressing gratitude through being creative is one of my favorite things. And then Saturday is generosity and Sunday is kindness. And there are going to be thousands of people spreading all these things into the world just because of that event. And I'm so thrilled that you're joining us for the first time ever live. You won't go back, Pam. It's going to be like you'll be with us from now until we do them forever. You know this, right?
Yes, I am so excited. It's going to be great because it'll be a lot of new techniques for me and to be able to share in my cards to others.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I think Martha just said in the chat that it was 44 days from now. Nothing to get like this team a little nervous around here. 44 days sounds like nothing. But I'm so excited to meet you, and thank you for the incredible things that you sent last week for Fan Mail Friday.
You are welcome.
Stationery box was beautiful, and everything you made for me and us, I shared. Did you see it? Did you see it on the blog? Oh,
yes,
good.
I did.
Well,
thank you so much, and enjoy it, guys. That's why I figured out all the math for you. That's one of my skill sets is I can figure out the math. So
Oh, that's so fantastic. Thank you for your generosity with
You're
us.
welcome.
Oh, we'll see you in 44 days once
All
again.
right.
And you let me know how it goes, okay? Since it's your
I
first.
will. I
Okay.
definitely will. I'm
Okay.
looking forward to it.
Oh, I love it. All right. Bye, Pam. Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, that's so fantastic. All right. What a lovely lead in. We're going to talk for just a few minutes about Create, and we'll be right back. Okay, goodness gracious. You know, time just flies around here. You know, it feels like, you know, it was last March we started building this incredible event, knowing that by November, 44 days from now, that we would be together with thousands of people all over the world. You're doing a crafting event from the comfort of your own home, and that has been true since 2020. And it is the creme de la creme of events like this, because it is. Well, it's nothing like it really, because we host it on a private platform. And we design everything just for the event. So you're getting $1,500 worth of tools and materials for your ticket price, which is just like the most incredible way of going about having a weekend, right? It's one thing to go and show up at a crop in a room in a conference center with a bunch of people with your own stuff. And it's another to get a gift like this that's been designed just for you, and to take classes all day for 3 days and making things and learning about like the design and the inspiration behind each thing, using brand new papers and embellishments. And we're going to be making things for birthdays and Christmas, and you know, all around those themes that we were just talking about of generosity, right, and gratitude. And what's so incredible about it is that everything's been curated, where we are doing, we're making gift tags. Every single piece of paper has been designed with you in mind. And so you're getting 3D die sets. There are 44 dies in this box. We are making, on the last day, we are making a book nook out of all of this. But there are so many things that you can do with these dies. These are deboss sentiment dies that you'll be able to use on cards, and we're going to be making gift tags, and we're going to be making, we're having a recipe swap with a cookie box, and we are going to be making incredible 3D things to hold your Christmas cards. And so that is so incredible. But one of the things about this, we just have a few hundred tickets left, so there's not a lot left, and this is going to be on HSN on October the 7th. So, but everything you're gonna hear more about the event on October 7th. We're at 1 a.m., 12 p.m., 4 p.m., 9 p.m. Next Tuesday. So don't delay in thinking about this, because it is almost last call. And so that for me and everybody here, we're like panicked, because we don't want to sell it completely out, because we would have never had Pam had she not been able to have an event box, right? It doesn't come with the experience, but that's just part of the thing afterwards. But this thing that we're about to do together, it is life-changing, and it is so incredible. So inside, so we're launching the prep videos. We're launching them the third week of October. And the prep videos, that third week is when you'll actually get your box. If you've already ordered and bought your ticket, It's the third week of October. We are launching a stock-up sale on the 17th of October, so that's when those boxes are shipping, and that is a full 3.5 weeks before the event. And what you're looking at are these incredible cardstock collections of embellishments, foil, paper, vellum, acetate, recipe cards, like, I mean, amazing things are curated in these pouches. And what's going to happen is that we have two amazing things that happened ahead. Well, three things that happen ahead. One thing that happens post-event. And so for you watching right now and listening, what you want to know is that that stock up for Create sale, it has a special tool bundle in it. So on the 17th, through the 17th through the 27th, it's a 10-day sale. We have things like our plate systems, our Empress machines, all the things that you need to do the event. If you need to refresh things in your craft room, we have die cuts, we have papers, like we have just lots of things in that sale, but it is limited to ticket holders. And then we launch our prep videos, which we do all the die cutting ahead of the event. So you've got more time than ever. Once the box comes, you've got more time than ever to get prepared. And so we go class by class and pouch by pouch. Each pouch is dedicated to a day. This one's the kindness day. Isn't that fun? And so you don't get overwhelmed. You work at your own pace. And even if you can't join us live for the whole thing, it's always available on replay after the live segments. And I think that's what concerns people the most is like, can I keep up? You don't have to, because we do the work ahead, and then we have fun in the class, and we just make things, and there's an instant crafting replay. And what's amazing about that is that what did Anna just say? Oh, let's watch Sarah do that again. And then you can download the instructions so that whether you learn by watching or reading, you have everything you need to be successful. So Pam and I, we get all those techniques, and they are all in one incredible place. And so then post-event on Sunday, we have an incredible private warehouse sale that I have designed the entire sale. So never before seen product, beautiful things that are specific to this event, and things that you're going to want. After you learn how to do all these things we're going to teach you, you're going to want more jasmine papers. You're going to want, we have a special Christmas collection coming out just for the Jasmine Create event. A new die set, so many amazing things, again, just for ticket holders. So I can't tell you, like that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, very, very exciting. And this is how it's coming. This beautiful box is your shipping box, and I think it's just so much fun because we've been slowly pulling the tape off, and the tape does come off, so it doesn't look quite like a shipping box after we do that. Oh, now I want to give someone watching a ticket today. So I want you to be able to join Pam in the event. And so if you've never come to an event and you're watching AGTV today, I'd love for you to comment on our live stream. So that's on the AGTV Anna Griffin website, in this chat that's going crazy. And I'd love you to tell me how generosity has affected your life, or where generosity matters, okay? Because I just found myself saying last weekend, it's like, I think I'm a generous person. I like to think of myself as a generous person, but it called into question exactly what I'm asking. It's like, okay, what is it? What does generosity mean to me? You know, and it wasn't something I was defending. It was something that I just embodied. And so that's what I want you to do. I want you to comment. If you want to come, you want to win this ticket today, comment in our chat. Our team is there, and they're going to be picking at random, and we want to hear about your generosity, whatever that means for you. And it's not about keeping score. It's about how do you embody that theme. And we want you to join us. Okay, all right, we're coming back with a beautiful made in America cardstock kit that's perfect for fall. I was looking at this. This is our Lamasi cardstock collection. Lamasi means beautiful flower, and I was taken back to my trip to Sedona, Arizona, in May of 2023, I think, or 24, and met this wonderful woman in a shop that where I bought a beautiful crystal singing bowl. Oh my goodness! So it's a sound bowl, you know, where it's made out of crystal, and you hit the side of it, and it makes this beautiful. Mine's a G, which is for your. I don't know. Here's the woo-woo part. I love stuff like that, and so when I met this woman, I was like, she goes, "I thought you sounded like Anna Griffin." And I was standing there trying to buy this bowl. She's helping me, and I sent her this amazing cardstock collection as a thank you for that moment. And so what you are looking at are beautiful. It's an interpretation of Native American design that was originally from my archive, and they were French paintings. And we have made new beautiful papers and paper patterns. They're foil stamped. They look like they are woven. There are tonals, there's beautiful foil, every bit of this is just as gorgeous as it can be. So what's lovely about this, you know, I said something about that was made in Atlanta. It's not, it was made in China, because it just made me go, oh, there's a lot of foil on that. How did we do that? It's 48 sheets, so it's made in China. 48 sheets, 24 of 12 by 12, and 24 5 by 7 cropped down. So there, you see how that foil's working. We can't quite do that so beautifully or affordably here, but we sure try when we can. Look at what happens, right, with this. We have a finishing school class with Lamasi, and that's, you know, for our AG members, where it's our video learning program, where there's 700 videos, and we did an entire class with just this paper collection. And like I said, it looks amazing for fall, and it looks incredible with the flowers and embellishments from all of the years. You know, like when you're thinking, okay, delicate flowers, delicate engravings, flowers. Look at that, the pretty paintings, flowers, even the anniversary flowers with them. So the cardstock is just an incredible collection, and you can see the richness of the color. I think this is perfect for fall, perfect for the way in which you may or may not want to make tags or gift things. And these are a few things from the class. So one of the parts of the class as we talk about the things that you can use, and then we make this amazing picture frame, and that's me and my friend Buck Davis, this was our Craft Happy event for one of our previous Create events, and that was really fun. I commemorated his keynote talk that he did on crafting and how crafting makes us happy. He had all this amazing research, and so I commemorated that with a lovely little frame. So much fun. Very, very fun, and I think that Lamasi, gorgeous. Okay, all right, so we're coming back with a paper crafting collection that I think you want to see, especially if you're Donnelly. And then I'm going to be using that as a launch pad for something that I know a lot of you have not seen, and that is our new print-on-demand service. We'll be right back. Celeste says, I'm really liking the versatility of Lamasi that I didn't envision before. That's so great. Okay, that is exactly what that is. We need Buck back to Craft Happy with us. Oh, how fun. Yeah, boy, he is talk about generosity and happiness. He embodies those things, and he's just one of my dear friends. Okay, this is our Faded Rose Papers and Embellishments. This is an entire collection of cardstock borders, stickers, and embellishments. Now, what's so beautiful about this, and sentiments, okay, so what's so beautiful, I'm just going to talk about it for 1 second with the specifics. So it's 32% off today, which is exciting. All right, 213 pieces. There are 16 12-inch borders. There are 84 embellishments, 60 layered embellishments, 20 die-cut titles, 32 pieces of cardstock. And there's so much in here that we're talking about being able to make this beautiful color-drenched tonal thing, whether it's your scrapbook pages. These are lovely titles that work for card making and scrapbooking. And then it has special borders that are 12-inch borders. You have die cuts and sentiments for card making. But the collection was designed originally in 2024 for Create Crop at Home 4. And you see that, right? When did we see that? That beautiful faded rose pattern. We saw it on a Marla Wynn poncho and a Griffin collab. So many of you I know have that. I know it's in my closet. I saw it this morning. How much fun. So Faded Rose is a beautiful collection to work with. And I think that, you know, it's so quiet, it's so lovely that if you were starting out, say maybe you're using, you know, I guess this is our Baroque die set, you make a shaped card. Look at how pretty it is all by itself. Like, so tonal, ivory, and gray, and we're able to mix the patterns. And I think that this is, you know, it's very neutral. So if you're thinking about making something for, you know, a masculine birthday, a feminine birthday, you know, like this is a really great, I'm going to go this way and that way, up and down, birthday wishes. This is going to work for bridal showers, lovely, wonderful things that we want to celebrate where we're not being too, you know, overly dramatic, right? So this is from Crop at Home 4, and this is a layout that we made where we were doing ribbon techniques, but this really does show off how gorgeous a tonal collection can be. You know, we have a lot of pattern and a lot of color in our world. Oh, look at this. I should pay attention to the chat. Right. Vicki, you are so right. She says the camera doesn't do it justice, and I agree, because it's like subtle. It's so subtle. Here we have some scrapbook pages with a little bit of pink, since we're celebrating pink things here, so that you get the idea of adding little color, right, to the gray and to the cream, and even the ivory. It looks amazing with rose gold, and then all of these things. So this collection has not been available. It's been sold out. So we have this available in our show today. We have a limited number of them like I said, on sale for 32% off. So exciting. But here's what happens with this. Like, if you were making, let's say we're making cards with that collection, right? This is like, think about a milestone birthday. What do you do for somebody that's turning, I don't know, the dirty 30, or 100, or, you know, this is in such good taste. But then if you want to mix it up, add a little color to it, right? To use the cardstock and play with the color, it's going to work well too. So it's almost, I know I like to try and get away with this. It's almost a solid. It's a solid in my book, but you see how absolutely beautiful all of this is. Oh, okay, love that. All right, such special paper, Brenda says. Jan says this was her very favorite of Crop at Home 4, and Okay, I'm missing. I do like to go back and read the chat at the end of each live stream because I do miss all the fun things a little too quickly. All right, coming back with our my beautiful explanation of our new print on demand service. How fun. Oh, okay, so if you're just joining us, this is AGTV. It's called Pink Petals, and almost every single Wednesday, we stream for an hour live, and you can watch it on demand on our website at any time. It says watch up at the top of the landing page, and then you've got lots of our live streams, and they are always guaranteed to teach you something, see something you haven't seen, anticipate how much fun that you're going to have with creating with paper. Now, at the end of our Create Crop at Home 5 last May, we launched an incredible service called Print My Page. Now, this is the beginning. So, all right, so that happened in May. We started talking about it in June, and it was kind of hard to find. But here's the thing: we spent days, hours and hours and days making those intricate 3D pages that I just showed you with the faded rows, with all the different collections, and I got the idea. Maybe it was, it was June that we launched this. And what was so incredible about it was that I could create a 3D page, which is, I would like that. Thank you for anticipating that. I'm just going to show you again what I just showed you, right? Which was the pink and the gold and the borders and this whole dimensional thing, right? That it was done with die cutting. Now, what has happened with Print My Page is that now you can have a 3D page, but it's flat, okay? And it looks like the original, and what's really fun about them is that you can actually over-embellish each one of these pages with the exact die cuts. And I'm going to talk to you about that. But first, I really want to show you what Print My Page looks like. So Nithin, can you show everybody where to go and what that means? All right, so right there we go to Crafts, and then Print My Page is under Crafts as a collection. And what's neat about this is that there are entire albums of a collection. Okay, so Antique Botanical, right? That was the launching. So you see, we're going to Faded Rose. You're going to see an entire album, 20 layouts, and they're designed in double-page spreads. And all you're going to do is choose one, and you are going to. It looks like it's all on sale today for $3.60 a page. That's so exciting. You choose an image from your desktop or your computer. We've got Sarah and her vow renewal. It drops your photo right into the layout, and then you can add a secondary photo if there's two boxes for you. And look at that, she's running away. That's one happily married woman right there. And then you can add the journaling for each of those little blocks. Now, what's amazing is that this is so easy and so intuitive, and then what happens is it goes straight in to our printing press, and we print it for you and we ship it to you. And so if you have done this, Carol says, I love Print My Page. I've done 6 so far. They're wonderful. And how do I find this on your website? Okay, so that was what we just showed, which was under Crafts. So landing page, annagriffin.com, Crafts. Drop down, Print My Page is a collection, and there are 5 entire pages of layouts. And so when you're looking at Faded Rose, okay, so all the layouts that we just looked at for Faded Rose, right? The one, remember this one with all the pleated stuff? So it looks 3D. So if you've spent a ton of time making all these die cuts and pleating the paper and weaving the paper and putting the ribbon in, right? And you have that book for yourself. Use Print My Page to give the book to your family members, right? Does that make sense? Like, so I'm going to keep all this for a sec. You use the Print My Page service to duplicate your efforts. So we were in Crop at Home 5. We learned how to make this elaborate background with all these millions of triangles, right? And then we built it on top with border stickers. And this is the flat layout, right? And what's so amazing about this is I was at Helen's house in Chicago this past May, and on her wall she had framed her Print My Page photos and everything with her, the ballerina. I can see it in my mind's eye. And she had journaled everything, and she had gone back and added the stickers and the die cuts to the layout. So we're talking about, look at that. We didn't have to fold that fan. Isn't this amazing? So the pages only come in 12 by 12, and yes, you can print them without a photo. You just tell us that. I mean, I think you could just say that, but it does come over as a finished file. So if you don't upload a photo and you don't add journaling, you add it to your cart, then we're going to send you a blank layout, okay? And then you could add your photos. That's a great idea. So much fun to be able to type in. You have font choices. You don't have to do the die cutting. And each collection, like we have the Virginia collection, we have that Antique Botanical collection, we have Leon, we have, and what's so really fun coming up very soon is our first Christmas Print My Page album. And we're going to be doing so many more. Look at that. Look at that 3D thing, right? We went back to other crop events that we have hosted. We photographed the 3D pages. We created the boxes and the place for the journaling so that you don't have to do all of this. Now that's pretty exciting. I mean, I know that's exciting because it makes me so excited. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yes, you can do this without a photo. Okay. Now, I'm just going to show you. So because we have done entire collections, entire books of a collection, that is a way to do all 20, right, of the layouts. They're all in double page spreads. You can do one and frame it, or you can do the left and right pages. It does not matter. I want you to be able to have fun with it, and you can go back and embellish over top of it. So I have to keep the, I'm going to show you on the Faded Rose how it works. Okay, so where am I? All right, here we go. Let's go back to Sarah. Oh, all right. So look at that. Yes, they're $4. It's $4 a page, but today it looks like we've got a sale, which is so exciting. All right. So we have, do you remember our black and cream stickers, embellishment stickers? So if you wanted to take the flat Print My Page and make it 3D, right, this is all you have to do, right? We're going to match up that design. We'll see how fast I can do that. Not very quickly. Let's see. Okay. Oh, they're not all here. Okay. Well, you're going to get the idea. So we'll just do this for fun. All right. But you see what I'm doing, right? I could go back and I could make some paper crafting. I could add gold embellishments. I could do all kinds of things. Let's see if I can find one that just immediately makes sense. Okay. There we go. All right. Gorgeous flowers. Gorgeous embellishments, right? So easy to, there we go. Ta-da, almost. The mirror image ones, you got to figure out which one it is. There it is. How much fun. Make it 3D. Make it feel like the real scrapbook page. You can do that. You can do that with both the black and cream embellishment stickers, and you can do them with the Faded Rose die cuts. Now what we've done is we've launched on our website all the die cut packs to match all of the collections that are in Print My Page. Sorry you can't see that with that big insert on the front. Okay, 84 die cuts here. These are gonna match this paper perfectly. So there's a 3D version and there's a flat version. So they're two different items. The flat version this is 84 die cut embellishments that match the designs in each collection. So if you were on our website right now, you would actually see we have Phoebe die cuts, we have Virginia die cuts, we have Faded Rose die cuts, all matching the 20 layouts per book. So phew, that is so much fun. And when we think about it, I mean, I get really, really excited about having all of those things in one place. Okay, I hope that made sense. This is really, really the best way to go about creating a hybrid experience of scrapbooking. And for me, you know, I think that it's just, I like to share creativity. I like to wow people with gifts, you know, and I love the fact that you can upload a picture from your phone and have it printed out and gift somebody that vow renewal or that special bridal shower, and you can do that in a way that nobody else can. And that is what is so great about crafting. Okay, now we have a special bundle on AGTV today, and that is a matte foil cardstock bundle. It is 2 of the packs, all right? So it's the champagne and the black. All right, so 48 sheets. We've got 6x8 and 8x12, 24 in the champagne, 24 in the black, to go with all of that beautiful Faded Rose collection. So you see how it punctuates, how it adds dimension to those beautiful tonal collections that if you were, like, see how champagne, it's not gold, it's a hint of gold, gives you just the right amount of luster. So that's a bundle made just for AGTV and just for this show, whether you're watching live or on demand. That is a matte foil cardstock bundle. Let's see. Oh, it's gone. I'm not sure how much it is, but okay. I've got the ultimate gift coming up next for the crafter, because we're starting to think about what we're going to be doing this holiday season. Don't go away. My Francesca craft luggage on top of my glass mat. Don't try this at home. How much fun. Actually, it's very durable. It's a tempered glass, and this is full of Create pouches, which I think is really fun. So this is our Francesca pattern printed on an incredible nylon on our original craft luggage design. And that is where we have a zip-off pouch on the front of this thing, so that if you are at a crop and you need to take your purse, this is basically a little bag that you can take with you around the area. But then what's neat about this is that we have this opening that I want it to open easily. Okay, open for me. Okay, snaps, all right, and on the inside of this is an adjustable padded compartment. The Impress machine will fit in here. If you're headed to Helen's house to craft, you know, you can easily put that in here. The entirety of a 13-inch pouch fits inside this entire cavern, and so do the full-size tools on the inside. Now, on the sides, each side has a different type of pocket, and you'll see on the inside it'll hold brushes, it'll hold your tool in one. Again, nylon, beautifully made. This is something that is that incredible, like, luggage quality thing that we gosh, did we launch this in May? I think so. It has been a minute, but we have yet to showcase it. Look at that. Can you see that on the side? No. It has these clear pockets with Velcro. There's 2 of them. The entire die cuts of faded rose fit inside that, the black and cream flowers, and then the die cuts. So you can put, I think, every single thing in today's show, including Create and your Empress machine, inside this luggage and go places. So it does have a telescoping handle, and it's gold. See, and it's gold wheels. How much fun. I'm so excited about this. I love this so much. And it has 2 straps that if you need to pick this up, all right, and it has a comfort grip handle, so if we're picking this up like Heather just had to get it up here on the table, right, you can just lift the entire thing. So exciting. Okay, hello Francesca. You just stay over there. All right, I'll take that. So many people that are joining us today are AG members, and we love you for that. And if you don't know about membership, just listen up, because it's a thing. It's a thing where you get special discounts, special pricing, exclusive products. You get access to everything first, which is like, it's a big deal. And we have, like I said, the finishing school, which is so fun, where we put a new class, and it's a master class, out every single month. And so this is our class for this month, and it's a die cutting tricks, Halloween tricks class, where we are taking you through some amazing techniques, and we're even building the world's biggest projects out of your 12 by 12 paper. Now, this is where Create comes to life every single day. Finishing School was founded on that principle, because we would have people join us and for these big events, and they were like, oh, I don't want that to end. Well, Finishing School became the answer to logging in, watching, learning, craft at your own pace, and it is so great. So membership is $99 a year or $12.50 a month, and it gets you every single perk that I just named and more, because no, we're just always wanting to improve. And so we have a members-only live stream that happens every month. It's private, and then here's where all the classes are, and it is so fun. I love that. I love that everybody says I could stand on that wreath. It looks so strong. True. Okay, so what you're seeing are some of the classes and the ways in which you can participate. And there's that class I just showed you, die cutting tricks. And so if you're a member, I would encourage you to watch. And if you haven't watched Magnificent Transfers, go back and watch that. That was last month's class. And so, yeah. Wow. I'm talking about September's class. That Halloween die cutting thing was September's class. And our next, when's our next members only live stream, everybody? It's the 28th of October, right before Halloween. Okay, all right. So I want to give away some stuff. I want to give away the, shoot. Okay, I want to give away, here, I think I have it. All right, I'm going to give away the grand border dies, the flower pot stickers, and the black and cream flower stickers to the person in the chat, let's see, the 3 people that can answer the question, when did Print My Page launch? And we can go with either answer I gave. When did Print My Page launch? And so the right answer, number 12, 13, and 14, our team's going to find them in the chat. And if you ever wonder, who wins these things, we always have a little replay email that goes out for those of you that have participated. We say, watch AGTV Pink Petals on demand, and in that recap on the blog post, it shows the winners. But we answer to you. Look at that. Yeah, everybody's confused. Yeah, it was intended to be Crop at Home in May, and I think it actually launched in June. But I said both of them, so you're going to get 12, 13, and 14 are our winners. Okay, all right, and we have a really fun winner of our Create ticket that's going to join Pam and so many others at our amazing crafting event coming up in November. And this person, oh, this is fun. She said, I'd love to win a ticket to Create. I returned just yesterday, and now I finally have the time to, I retired. Okay, we've got a typo on this thing. I retired, and I love this. Okay, retired, and now I finally have the time to craft full time. I love making and giving cards to my friends and family, especially cards from Anna Griffin. Thank you for all that you do. And that's Tamara Ray, and congratulations, Tamara. So exciting to have you here and with us, and I love that you haven't won before or you've come to an event before. That is so exciting. Oh my goodness. All right, so here's a little roll call of some things that are coming up. Again, the AGTV guide is coming out, so if you've signed up for our emails, that's how you get it. And so what's really fun about it is that next Tuesday we'll be on HSN on the 7th at 1 a.m. Again, 12 p.m., 4 p.m., and 9 p.m. That's a big craft day, and we'll be here in Atlanta. We're not going to be in Pennsylvania, but we'll hope you join us for that. And then our next AGTV is Wednesday, October the 15th. That's also a double-header day of crafts, because after our AGTV show we will be on live with Hobby Maker in the UK, launching the Create event for the UK audience. So that's really exciting. There's a very limited number of tickets for the UK, but you can join us from anywhere in the world to do that incredible event. Okay, members only is October 28th, and that's also a double-header day where we will be on Hobby Maker after our AGTV show, and I won't have a voice by then. So exciting. Okay, and so when we are thinking about you and getting ready for all that is about to happen in October with our prep video launch and our stock up for Create sale, if you know somebody that wants to come to our event, definitely tell them that it's last call over the next week or so, 7 or 8 days, because you want to get in on all the fun while you can. So exciting. Martha says, Jasmine, come home to me. Oh, thanks everybody for joining us. We love you, and we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.